What's up, everybody? It's X, and welcome back to some more Magic Arena. Today we have the workshop of the week. It is a workshop titled Uncharted Paths. What does that mean? What is Uncharted Paths? Well, I don't know. What I do know is that it's cats and dogs in all caps with an exclamation mark. So I don't know what Uncharted Paths, I don't know what the name has to do with it. It's cats versus dogs. Let's go. Pick your side. What's better, cats or dogs? You're going to hate me when I make this choice, probably. It's cats. It's obviously cats. 50% of you will not like that. 50% of you will be fine with that. Let's just check out what's in these decks, check out what the format is like. I definitely recommend playing the workshops just until you get that one win. You can at least get your little haversack of favor at your first win with these little workshop decks. And the haversack is something like 500 gold, 500 experience, or like a rare or mythic random card. So it's a nice little reward that you get completely for free. So anytime you see a workshop event, just hop in it until you get at least one win. Have a little fun. Take a little break from whatever formats you're used to playing. Just play whatever weird precons they got going on. So I'm going to keep this hand. It's a little bit awkward. I don't have the white mana immediately to just cast a 1-drop on turn 1, but I'm going to Fabled Passage for my planes so that I can cast a Johnny's Pridemate, because I don't know what's in this deck. Obviously, as you could see at the start of this video, I didn't read the decks before I played. I just saw that it's cats and dogs. So I don't know what's in here, but a Johnny's Pridemate on turn 2 is almost always a terrifying play. So I expect it to be pretty scary here too. And I didn't even know this deck has a companion. That's pretty ridiculous. We get to play Kahira the Orphan Guard here. Pretty nice. That is a Cat Lord companion. 3/2 Vigilance gives all of your cats +1/+1 in Vigilance. It also works with a million different tribes, but mainly cats. So let's go ahead and play Felidar Sovereign. This is a 2/3, and all of our other cats get +1/+1 and have protection from dogs. So this has to be just the best card in this matchup. I mean, they're playing dogs. If we get protection from all their creatures, that'll be sick. Unfortunately, they do have a second Lava Coil. Gonna keep exiling our cats. That's pretty rude. I don't approve of that at all. So now I'll play a Garrison Cat. Garrison Cat fights against Selfless Savior pretty well, because they're both 1/1s, and this one spits out a 1/1 human when it dies. So that's just a great trade for us if we trade these creatures off. Pack Leader coming out from our opponent. Whenever Pack Leader attacks, all of their dogs will just take no damage that turn. And it gives other dogs +1/+1, so I can't profitably block the Savior anymore. I could block it just to stop the 2 damage, but I'd rather wait, because once I cast Kahira, I can block it and trade again. And now we just drew a Nethroi. I guess Nethroi is a cat nightmare, so throw it in here. Why not? Really scary big mutate card. Returns a bunch of stuff with power 10 or less from your grave to the field. We have nothing in our grave right now because they've exiled all our cards, so that's unfortunate, but it is a 5/5 Death Touch lifelink. Not going to play that yet. I'm going to play my cats and my Kahira. So with these two combined, we'll have 2 2/2s and a 3/2 on this board. Of course, if they kill this Vigilant one, we will no longer have 2 2s out. This Pack Leader kind of forces us into an aggro war because we can't block well ever again until we kill that, so I'll have to prey upon that eventually. I couldn't prey upon it this turn unless I cast Kahira and prey upon it. That would have been pretty bad, because my 3/2 cat would fight their 2/2 cat. We would lose both these creatures. If I wait till next turn, I can prey upon and have my 2/2 fight their 2/2, and I spit out a 1/1 when it dies. I feel like that's just a much better trade. Unfortunately, gonna have to sit here and just take this for this 6 damage minimum. Another Lava Coil. You can't just open up with triple Lava Coil. That's rude. You would do that, wouldn't you? Frickin' dogs. This is the worst. Okay, well now all I have is Nethroi. And it doesn't even give me any lifelink on blocks because I don't deal any damage to their creatures when they're attacking. Yeah, that sucks, because it even prevents damage to itself since it is a dog. So I don't have good blocks. We'll take 6. We'll take 8 if they want to pump the Cur. Pretty sure I have just lost this first game. If I draw an untapped land, dang it. I was going to say if I draw an untapped land, I could cast Nethroi and then have Nethroi fight their Pack Leader. That could save me because I'd gain 5 life and kill their biggest threat. But they can always just sacrifice Selfless Savior to give something indestructible. I forgot about that last time I was thinking about prey uponing something. So what is Swallow Whole? Tap an untapped creature, exile a tapped creature, and put a counter on this. So I guess I'm not dead if I cast Swallow Whole. I am dead if I cast Nethroi. I mean, not immediately, but all of their creatures take no damage on attacks until I get rid of Pack Leader, so I think I have to just get rid of Pack Leader right now. And then I get to cast Nethroi next turn. They can't even give it indestructible since this card will exile it. I hope they try. That would be fantastic. Okay, they don't. So their stuff is back to its regularly scheduled power and toughness, and we can now prey upon the Igneous Cur. They likely sacrifice the Selfless Savior to just save it, but this still kills at least one of their creatures. This is better than prey uponing the Selfless Savior, because then, you know, they just don't sacrifice the Selfless Savior. This gives them the chance to decide that they want Igneous Cur to die. I don't know why they would. Oh my god, they did. I suppose if they have another Pack Leader, then they would want to save the Selfless Savior for that. Just scry a card to the bottom. Hero of the Nyxborn, that could be it too. 3 mana for a 2/2 comes into play with a 1/1 human soldier. Whenever they cast a spell that targets it, creatures you control get +1/+0. What is this doing in your dog deck? This is not in flavor at all. Get out of here, hero. Oh wow, I think I can actually just take this game now, because I just drew a lifelinking mutator that spits out 2 lifelinking cats. The cats are back in it. We're gaining 4 life this turn, whatever they do. Back to 10, and they're down to 14. We have a much bigger field now than they do. Another Hero of the Nyxborn. You see, I think they're just losing because they're not casting dogs, really. They are not in flavor, and that is not okay. So once I hit 1 more mana, I get to mutate Nethroi onto Cub Warden and bring back my Garrison Cat. But it's 1 Garrison Cat, so it's probably better to just cast this as its own separate creature. Can't really attack with the 1/1s into those 2/2s. Lifelink is just such a huge swing. It's just really bringing me back from the dead, but I suppose that's what it's made for. Fabled Passage. I'm going to play that and just get a land out of this deck right now. I am not going to look at the non-lands because that would be spoilers. Just grab a Plains. Send in the Lifelink. If they have spells that target their heroes, they could have a really big block right now. Oh, Fight as 1? They have Fight as 1 in that deck? Give their stuff indestructible? Alright, well I get to kill a 2/1 token, and I do still get to gain a bunch of life. Okay, so they're going to let me kill everything except one of their heroes. Wow, that's powerful. Yeah, just giving that one thing indestructible and then all their field +1/+0 because of the hero's ability. It's a pretty big deal. Alright, so 1 Hero of the Nyxborn versus 3 1/1s. That's a pretty even field. I guess it's 4 1/1s because my Cub Warden was technically a Garrison Cat, so we have to draw something good now. But so does our opponent. Adventurous Impulse lets us draw a creature or land, so come on, good creatures. Let's go. Just lands. Well, I can grab a Triome because I can cycle that. I'm going to tap all of the basic lands first, because these are all multicolored. That way I have as much varying amounts of mana as possible. And it's just another land. Not good. This is rigged against kitties. Look, they only drew 5 lands. What is this? Oh, come on. Wizards definitely rigged this. I don't approve of this at all. Eliminates? I get to kill one of the heroes, I guess. But it's not looking good. We have a lot more life than they do, but they had a lot more life than us earlier, so I don't think that is going to change. Uh-oh. Alpine Houndmaster, that's going to grab 2 dogs right now. Probably Watchdog and Igneous Cur are in that deck. Well, they already played 2 Igneous Cur, so I guess there might only be 2 Igneous Cur in there. So that's good. At least they didn't draw 3 cards off of that 1 draw step with the Houndmaster's effect. That would have been brutal. They have another thing that's going to give them indestructible till end of turn. Maybe no? Well, it looks like a no. So now I really need to draw something. Obviously, they just got to play 2 cards off of their 1 draw step. Cub Warden's good, but I don't have anything to mutate it onto anymore. So I get to play it as a 3/5 lifelinker, or I can sit here and wait and try to draw another cat. I'm just going to cast it as the 3/5. Mutating it isn't that much better if the creature I'm mutating it onto is any better than just like a 1/1. Because if I drew a 1/1, played it, and mutated it onto there, then I'd have a 3/5 and 2 1/1 lifelinkers. If I play this and then draw the 1/1, I have a 3/5 and a 1/1 whatever the ability is, so that's not that much worse than a 3/5 and a 1/1 and 2 1/1 lifelinkers. Oh, they have Icon of Ancestry too? They get to draw cards and stuff? Wow. So yeah, they can pay 3 mana, look at the top 3 cards of the library, and put all the dogs there into their hand. This Alpine Houndmaster, Icon of Ancestry, all these draw spells in the dog deck. Volcanic Salvo! Do 6 damage to 2 targets. Well, I only had 1 target for them to shoot, but it still feels bad. Cub Warden was my only defense. Why are there so many lands in the cat deck? We don't need this much territory. My god. they have the full playset of Alpine Watchdog. I don't know if I can respect that. Oh, I guess they only have 3. Looked like an Alpine Watchdog in their hand. Was that a visual glitch, or am I just losing my mind? Oh, exact 0! Oh! I can't believe you've done this. Evil. Evil. I can't respect that at all. We're heading into another game. It's clearly rigged against the cats. If you win 1 game with cats in at least like 3 matches, I think that's about even with winning a game with dogs. Because they just made the cat deck terrible because clearly they're very biased. If you can't tell, I just want to make it clear, I'm just joking. I'm just messing around. I just like cats more than dogs, that's all. I am going to play until I get that 1 win, so if the cat deck does really suck, I guess that's good for the viewers, because you're going to get more content. But I don't think it does. This hand looks really good. A Johnny's Pridemate with a Savannah Sage to gain some life, and a Cub Warden that will make 3 lifelinkers on my field. I could even put Cub Warden on top of a Johnny's Pridemate. This hand seems absolutely ridiculous. Oh, and it just got better. This might be the win right here, because now I get to play that, pay 2 life, play the Sage, and prey upon that pack leader before it does something stupid. You get your dog out of here before it does something it regrets. Down to 17. And they scoop it up. Good enough for me. That the cats will take it. Well, that was the Uncharted Paths workshop of cats versus dog event decks. As I said before, definitely hop in there, give it a try, at least grab your free Haversack of Favor for your first win. Represent your squad, cats or dogs, either way, whoever you like. With that all said, and that out of the way, I would like to thank you all very much for watching. If you want to watch more Magic the Gathering content, stick right where you are. Like, comment, subscribe, all of the goodies. I will be back very soon with more Magic Arena content. If you want to play with me, check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GombletX. I'll be playing Historic Brawl at least like once a week. I don't really have a schedule because I'm terrible at that kind of thing. Alright, I almost forgot to mention Twitch, but now that I've done that, I would like to thank you again. And I'll see you again very soon for more Magic Arena content.